secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Alright, so today I want to briefly go over 5 badges that I feel the community is overhyping, and there is data, there's proof that you're wasting attributes trying to get to a certain badge that is just not viable this year. And again, I always tell y'all, you know, there is placebo effects, because some of y'all be like, oh my god, no, it works if I go this, but it's the data. People have been 2K labs, 2K2, these individuals, they do these testings over and over to prove that, you know, this badge is either good or this badge isn't. And me personally, I don't like making a lot of builds. A lot of y'all might think, because as you know, my channel is based upon builds and that type of stuff, that I like to make them. Heck no, I don't want to waste I ain't trying to waste no money, right? So as more and more data comes out, I try to feed that to y'all, so then y'all can make whatever type of choice y'all want. You know, you can believe what I gotta say or don't believe what I gotta say, okay? But let's just hop right into it with number one. Number one, again, it's not in particular order, is going to be Posterizer, right? Like Posterizer, a lot of people just love going as high as they can for Posterizer, when we all know that the badge itself has absolutely no, like when I tell you nothing to do with anything, like we saw with 2K Labs, the badges did not do anything. Basically what I'm saying is, if you had a 99 driving dunk with no badge, and you had a 99 driving bump with Legend Posterizer, you got the same effect, either or. So what does that mean? That means that you can just, what I always do is go 88 on my driving dunk, use 5 cap breakers to get to 93. And again, the reason why we go to 93 is not because of just the Posterizer itself. It's the contact dunks. That's all you're going for. So you want to get your mindset switched on getting contact dunks or getting dunk animations. All right, so that's why 93 is so important, because if I go here and go over to dunks, and you'll see for my right here, so you have one right here, this is pro with an 87, and you have small, which requires an 86, you have elite for a 96, which we're not doing, right? Then you come over to 1 foot, and then you'll see 1 foot right here, pro contact dunks is at 89, small is a 93. Now, for instance, or another example is that 93 also plays important part, because remember, the higher your driving dunk is, the better contact dunks, or the more frequent your contact dunks would be. So 93, to me, is just a perfect sweet spot. You're not wasting a lot of attributes, because you're only doing an 88 with 5 cap breakers, or you can go 93 if you want to and not use cap breakers, but you're not using a lot of viable, very valuable attributes, right? So 88 doesn't hurt, because you're not getting to the 90s. You know, when you get to the 90s, it's really gonna kill you. So that's the reason why I feel like driving dunk, I see a lot of people even getting, like, once you get gold Posterizer, don't even use your max +2 on it. Don't use max +2 to try to get legend. It doesn't matter. Use your max +2 on something else, and I'll do another video on that. Just stay with gold Posterizer, because you're not going to get, until 2K does an update, which we know that most likely not going to change. Gold Posterizer, Legend Posterizer, Bronze Posterizer, it doesn't matter. Your green window is going to be the same, and that's what sucks. Even the frequency of your contact dunks will be the same. It's the driving dunk rating that holds value, any value. Now, hopefully we'll get an update, and when the update comes, then that'll be great. But even if an update does come, you're still safe, because you're at gold Posterizer. Because if you know, like I say, you use your 5 cap breakers, you're at gold, guess what? You can use your max +2 then and get legend and have that benefit of having a green window being boosted. But right now, don't do it. Very overrated, okay? Now let's come over to dribbling. This right here really blows me, right? Pause. When people really go crazy on trying to get their ball handle to a certain, listen, These badges, let's start with Unpluckable. Unpluckable is just a badge that's just overhyped. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you. You see right there, you know, you have silver, Unpluckable. All you need is an 80. Be happy with that 80 and keep it rolling. You'll see a lot of people that just go 80, 75, right? You know, like you can see a lot of 6.9s. This is what 6.9s are working with. It's not as important this year as it was in other 2Ks because on-ball steals suck this year. So that's why nobody should be trying to get up to a 92 unless you're a smaller guard and you're trying to get animations. But if you're a bigger guard, there is no need to try to, if you're over 6'5", you're 6'5" and up, you're perfectly fine with silver Unpluckable. If you're trying to get ankle assassin to an 86, okay, fine. But don't try to get Unpluckable any higher. Don't use a max +1 or a max +2 on Unpluckable. It just is not worth it. It's just not worth it. On-ball steals ain't great. So you're killing yourself on that, right? That's the second one. And then also there's another one I can go consecutively right behind it. Handles for days. Handles for days is another one that absolutely, positively, there is no crazy value into that. You should just not, like, do not try to go to 90. If you're 6'5" and up, you should not be trying to go to 90 at all. Unless you're trying to get an animation, which, again, I can see an animation of Lonzo Ball push cross. But again, that's a lot of equity for your ratings that you're giving up trying to do that. So in my humble opinion, you shouldn't be doing that. That's why you see a lot of my builds, I just stop at 86. You see a lot of creators, they're stopping at 86, but I don't think they're doing it because they're like, I don't need handles for days on gold, or I don't need Unpluckable on gold. I just think they just do it because, you know, it just happens like that. But I'm just letting you know, do not be trying to go too crazy in your handles for days or Unpluckable. Do not even use a max +1 or a max +2 on that. If you max +2s and handles for days on Hall of Fame, for what? Like, you just wasting stuff. If you're trying, listen, you have Unpluckable. I have Unpluckable on bronze. I run point guard all the time. I have never, like, I can't even, y'all watch my videos. Like, y'all watch when I stream. Like, how often you see me get plucked? Like, what? It don't happen. Unpluckable is not a good badge this year, right? It don't need to go that high. So again, Posterizer, handles for days, Unpluckable. Now we're gonna come over to steal, and this is pretty obvious, right? Glove, right? I tell people all the time, don't worry about glove, worry about interceptor, right? So again, you see, that's why you see me a lot of my builds, I'll just stop at 60. You won't see me go 67. Why would I go 67 when I know glove sucks? Interceptor's good, and that's the same thing here. Go 85. If you're trying to be a lockdown, the highest you should go is 85 as a lockdown. Get that gold interceptor, max +2 with the legend. Do not worry about glove. Glove is not getting you no steals. The only time you get steals really is if someone does a behind the back into you, or if they run into the paint and you get a bump steal in the paint. Like, it doesn't make any sense. To me, I feel like it's lazy, right? If you can't find a solution to a real good solution on steals, you just don't kill glove, and then now you can't get no on-ball steals. And I don't want to see none of y'all baboons, or whatever you call it, in the comment section talking about, man, I be getting a lot of steals. Man, you don't get no steals, dog. Stop it. Like, I don't want to hear it. You don't get no steals, so stop it. You might get one or two occasionally, which is great, but it's so RNG with steals. Doesn't make sense to put that much equity into your steal when you know it's just not going to be it. 85 is the highest you should go. Get that interceptor. Interceptor is really good this year, right? I mean, that's one that's positive, getting steals with the interceptor. But other than that, I will not be going any higher than that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not viable enough. It's just not it. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know how other way to say it. So Posterizer, right? Posterizer, just get it to 93, the highest you should go. Ball handle, 86 is the highest you should go. Speed with ball, now you go speed with ball as high as you want to get lightning launch. Like, lightning launch is really good. So speed with ball, do that. Get that up, but don't be trying to do anything else with that. Glove, 85 is the highest, I'll go for that. Then we're gonna come over here to strength, all right? And another one, again, strength plays a really good part here. I like getting strength because of physical finisher, but strong handles is not good this year. Like the nut mug and all that stuff that you had last year made strong handles very, very desirable. This year is not. I don't want people to get confused and think that I'm saying strength, it doesn't play a important part here. It does, but strength should only be playing a part if you're trying to get enforcer or physical finisher. Those two badges are really good. Strong handles sucks. It just sucks, right? So what you'll usually see is me going right here at 73. I'm sorry, wait a minute, make sure I got my layup. Let me see, what I gotta get, 75? 75, no. No. Oh, I can't go up higher. Hold on, let me get my weight up. I was like, why can't I go 75? All right, boom. You'll see me go 75 when I'm on my slasher build, so I can get physical finisher with that 90 driving layup to get up there. But if not, then you'll actually see me go just 67 just to get physical finisher on silver. I base it upon that. Again, if you're a lockdown and you're trying to get a move on forcer to a certain level, then, you know, like, that's good also. So you can see, like, if I'm like, yo, like, I know some people will want to get it again. And even then, though, see, 71, boom, right? And that's it. And as a lockdown, right? Just trying to get that and move on forcer, and you can max plus 2 that. And move on forcer almost made the damn list, but I still feel like it's meant to be within the 3-point line. So that's why I don't give move on forcer. I'm not scrutinize it as much, because I do see it pop up with inside the 3-point line if you block somebody off. If you do not know, a move on forcer only pops up when someone runs north and south right at you. But if someone's attacking your left shoulder or your right shoulder at an angle, then that's when on-ball menace pops up. So that's why a lot of people think that it doesn't pop up or a move on forcer is not good. It actually is good. You just, if you play and you move and you cut somebody off perfectly, a move on forcer will pop up. But strong handles, man, listen, if they brought back nut mug, strong handles automatically become one of the top badges. Now I know some of y'all can be like, well, it was so OP. I hated that animation. I hate that badge. Okay, cool. And the frequency of it was toned all the way down. It's just not like it used to be. But what I will say this, for 27, bring back strong handles and make it like Bulldozer, dog. Right? Physical finisher, or take away strong handles and just put it all in physical finisher and let that animation play out, because that's fire. Right? I miss Bulldozer. I love my Zion build when I could push somebody out the way. And again, I know some of y'all might think that's too arcadey, but that's it right there. All right? My nephews, my nieces, strong handles. All right? Glove. Handles for days, unpluckable, and posterizer. Y'all let me know in the comment section, am I cooking with grease? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Am I making any sense to y'all? If I am, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger, man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.